Hey everyone, Christina Rizakos here from ProfitableDaycare.com. I am a daycare business mentor and strategist, and I am an early childhood educator by trade, which means I have over 21 years in the early childhood education field, and I have been owner and operator of my own daycare center since 2004, and I absolutely love it. I would not imagine my life doing anything else but daycares and childcare and all that fun stuff. So today's training is a little bit different from what I usually do every single week, because I think it's something that's really huge for any daycare business owner and for any owner in general. It's your mindset. It's whatever you have in here that needs to be in check and in order before you even think about venturing off into any kind of business. Because if that's not strong in here, then chances are that you will find reasons and excuses to stop what you're doing when things get hard, and they always get hard. Don't let anyone tell you that things are not going to get hard, because they will, and this is normal. This is a part of the game. It's a part of being a business owner. But if you don't have a strong foundation, if you don't believe in yourself and what you're capable of, then you don't stand a chance. And that's kind of hard, and it's kind of rash, and it's kind of mean, but I strongly believe in this, and I will tell you why. And I'd also tell you what kind of things you can do to make yourself emotionally more ready and prepared, and how do you get into that mindset of a business owner, of someone that's going to lead a company, lead a vision, and not look back. Before I begin, I sound like this because I am recovering from a cold, obviously, and working in daycare centers for a very long time. I rarely get sick, but for some reason, I got sick this time, so I kind of sound lazily. I don't usually sound like this, but I still wanted to get this message out there. So bear with me. When I started my business, I was in my early to mid 20s. And my sister, who's the co-owner of, our daycare center, she was 2 years younger than I was. So we were young, we were stupid, we didn't know what the hell we were doing. But we knew that, let's go into business for ourselves. Let's open a daycare center. We both love kids. I had my qualifications. She was a social worker. And we had this vision where we wanted to open up a space, a daycare, where we would serve families that needed services. And we would also incorporate kids with special needs because of my sister's training. And this was so huge for us because we did not come from a family of business owners and people that had huge visions. We came from a background where you work hard, and you just go to school, you get a job, and you just save some money on the side, and that's it. And I know many of you watching this video right now most probably come from the same kind of background, and I just think it's kind of a society thing where it's just this mold that we're created to fit in, and this is the path, and this is what you do, and and oh my God, she's kind of, not fitting, she's not fitting the mold, or she's kind of swaying away from the line. Let's get her back into, back on track. And that's the kind of experience that I've always felt as a child and as a teenager and as a young adult growing up in my house, where I had so many ideas in my head all the time. And chances are, if you're a business owner or an entrepreneur, you have something inside of you that's telling you that you're meant to do more than the typical 8 or 9 to 5, then you probably had the same kind of feelings. You probably had these feelings where you had a vision of financial freedom or freedom of time. You wanted to stay home with your kids, or you wanted to not clock in at a certain time every single day. You wanted maybe to have your summers off, or maybe you just wanted to call the shots when you wanted to work. Maybe you had this big vision or this big philosophy or program that you wanted to set forth and create and have educators and people just following. So whatever your story is, I'm pretty sure as a business owner, as a creative, as an entrepreneur, there's always that little voice inside your head growing up, and you hear it, but you push it away. You push it away because you're afraid, because it's different, because negative talk starts coming in where, and we've all had this negative talk where, who am I to do this? Who am I to do this? I don't know anything about business. I don't know anything about starting a website. I have no idea how to accounting, how that works, how government works, how legal setup works. I have no idea how to do any of this. Are people going to take me seriously? I'm only 23 years old. That's something that was really huge in my mind. Are people going to take me seriously? I'm only 23 years old. And it's constant, right? Like it was there all the time. Any big steps we had to take, any meetings we had with city officials or contractors or anyone from the government, it was just always present. But I just learned to push it away and to really focus on what my gut was telling me and what that little voice inside of me was telling me that I've always had inside of me for a long time. And that was, maybe you don't know it now, but you will. You will learn. This is what you're here to do, right? You're here to learn. Maybe you don't know it now. Maybe you have no idea how taxes work. Maybe you have no idea how software and accounting and all that stuff works. Who cares? You're here because you want to learn. You're here because you know that you were made for born. You know that you can make this happen. And you also know that you will make this happen, whatever it takes. And that's the thing, whatever it takes is a big group of words that any entrepreneur, any business owner has inside their head. Whatever it takes, I will figure it out. I will get to the next step. I will get this business off the ground because I deserve it, because I know I can, because I know I was made for more. And chances are that if you come from a family where you're the only one that has ideas like this, you're probably gonna made to feel like, you're crazy, or that you're a big daydreamer and that you have these ideas are coming out of your head all the time, and you should really just focus on just here and the now and just do what needs to be done and, follow the path that, school and college and getting a job and, getting a job that you hate your boss or you hate your life in the future, and just follow that path and stop dreaming, because those are just dreams. They're not meant for you because you're not good enough. And I've been made to feel like this most of my life growing up. And when I just decided to say enough was enough, this is what I am going to do, I just did. I took one step and another and another and another. And even though I was scared, and even though sometimes, probably 90% of the time, I had no idea what the hell I was doing, I still went and I still continued and I still pushed through the negativity, the smart-ass remarks, the smirks, the belittling comments, just all that negative chatter that happens from people around you that most probably are reflecting what they hate about their lives, right? And they're just projecting it out on you. You just tune it out. You just tune it out and you just bless it and release it, as they say. And you just keep going and you keep going and you keep going, because you know that at the end of the day, what they think about you really does not matter. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them, and let them do them and you do you. And this goes with a lot of things in life, but this video is really for people that want to open up any kind of business, whether you're a childcare educator, whether you're someone that knows nothing about daycare centers, but just wants to open a daycare, and you just, for some reason, you're watching this video right now, whether you're a mom that's staying at home that wants to open her own business, whoever you are, whatever your story is, I truly believe that we are meant for so much more that we are actually doing right now. And that most people are so afraid, they are so afraid to listen to that little voice inside their heads that's telling them, keep at it, keep doing. You might not know what you're doing now, but so what? Just keep doing it. You fall back, you fall down, get back up, just keep walking and keep doing. That they just decide not to do anything because it's safe, because it's okay, because it's acceptable, and they just stay there forever. And here you come with all your dreams and your passions and your excitement and your loudness and your pep and your spunk, and you're just saying these things of, I'm gonna open my own business, and I'm gonna have staff working for me, and I'm gonna be at home in the summer with my kids, and I'm only gonna work 2 hours a day, and I'm gonna be that mom that could just stay home whenever she wants, or I'm gonna be volunteering whenever I feel like it at my kids' school, or maybe I'll just stay home because I just feel like staying home and just run my business off my phone or off my tablet or my iPad. And that's the kind of life that I want. And these people are looking at you like, what the hell are you talking about? Life doesn't work that way. You need to go to school. You need to get a job. You need to get a job where you're going to be commuting 2-3 hours a day. You need to get a job that's going to pay you a certain amount forever. And you need to work and work and work and work and work. And if you are truly meant to live out this purpose that you feel inside of you, you will really, truthfully, just focus on what's going on in here. So this in here needs to be strong. It needs to be unbreakable. And how you get there is, number one, stop hanging around with negative, toxic people. Whether that's your family, whether that's close friends, whether that's coworkers, whether that's, I don't know, the parent committee, whether that's anyone that you have around you that's going to tell you what you're thinking of doing is stupid or it's going to fail. You need to make a decision today, right now, to stop hanging around with them. If you hang around with losers, if you hang around with people that don't have any ambitions or any life goals, then you will end up like that. If you hang around with people that gossip all the time, or they're always negative, you will become like that. If you hang around with people that have goals, that have ambitions, that have a morning routine set up where they wake up and they work on their dream an hour in the morning before everyone wakes up. If you hang around with people that take care of themselves, take care of their bodies, know that they are worth that 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes of self-love time every day. If you hang around with people that are only going to lift you higher, then guess what? You will become like that. And I don't know about you guys, but I would rather hang around with people that encourage me and lift me higher than hang around with that, that low-hanging fruit that's just decided that their life is just going to stay where it is right now, and this is it for them until they die. So another thing you can do is podcasts. Podcasts are just amazing. They're free. So much value in them, and there's a podcast for everything and everyone out there. So whether you are working on a business, that you're starting at home, or whether you're starting a brick and mortar company, or whatever you're doing, there are so many amazing podcasts out there that are just going to feed your mind and your soul with so much inspiration and so much goodness, especially if you listen to them early in the morning. It's gonna knock your socks off. It's going to empower you. It's going to give you so much energy to say, yes, I can and I will do this. And another thing also that I strongly believe in is coaches. So whether that's a business coach, a life coach, whether you're learning to maybe create something brand new, but you have no idea how to do it, you find a coach online, you pay the fee because you deserve it, and you do the course and you ask your questions, and you're surrounded by someone that's already done what you've done. So you're learning from them. You're not going to learn anything from someone that's just a complainer all the time, that's in debt up their butts, that just sees everything in a negative way all the time. You're not going to learn anything from them. So you really need to look at people that have already done what you want to do, or that are doing it right now, and that are successful, and that are open and willing to help you. And you know what? Anyone that is successful, anyone that's done what you want to do will help you. Will help you because they don't feel threatened by you. They are inspired by you because they've been you and they know exactly what you're going through, right? So find a coach, whether that's a business coach, a life coach, or just any kind of coach that's going to teach you what you're doing. So whether that's opening a home-based business, whether that's a network marketing, whether that's a daycare center business owner, like I teach people how to, start their own daycares, whether that's someone to help you lose weight, whatever it is, find someone that's either going through the process or that is already there, like has made it, and reach out and ask for help. And yes, sometimes you have to pay a fee to sign up for someone's online course. So what? I'm pretty sure you spend money on more stupider things than that. So do it. You will not regret it. And again, one of the biggest things that I think as business owners is just taking the time to meditate, to breathe, to be with yourself, to get crystal clear on your goals, what you want out of your life, what you want to focus your energy on, and make a plan to commit to yourself that you will do it, no matter what. So those are my words of encouragement for anyone that is looking to start a business of any kind. Let me know what you think. Let me know what inspires you. Let me know what kind of changes you've done in your life to make sure you focus on your goals. Love you guys, and I will check in with you guys soon. Bye.